All right, new product alert over at Marco's Pizza. But I'm going to tell you this. It sounds like a broken record, but I have to mention these prices. They're just getting to a point where you just got to stay home, make some ramen, and go old school. Because this small cauliflower pepperoni pizza was $14.44. And you can only get it in the small. How much would the large be? $72? I digress. All right, so we're going to get all into this cauliflower crust pizza, brand new from the folks over at Marco's. Cue the intro. What is up, everyone? It is the endorsement, and it is time for another review. This is where I try something and tell you if you should like it or not. I can be very persuasive. All right, so a late night, to me, late night, 6:30. I think that's the time. We're losing sunlight, but I have my dinner right here, the brand new cauliflower crust pizza from the folks over at Marco's. Check it out right there. All right, you are looking at $14.44. Actually, I think it was $13.49 with a topping, with 2 toppings or 3 toppings. I didn't want to put too many toppings on this because I wanted to actually taste as best as I could the cauliflower crust. Now, this is ultra thin. This is like cracker thin, and let's go. Let's just take a slice right here. We got some cheese pull. It is piping hot. Ooh, we got some cheese pull. Ooh, all right. So check it out right there, up close and personal. That right there is, oh, let me show the bottom right here. That is a thin pizza. That is a small pizza. This thing is tiny. This is a tiny pizza right here. $14.44. So gluten-free, cauliflower. I respect the game. That's why I'm like, okay, I'm all right with having 2 or 3 slices of this for my dinner. But yeah, not much of a flop. I love the cheese. I love the toppings over at Marco's. Always fresh. I didn't realize, I think there's Marco's in other countries. I think there's like, how many? 3,300, 1,300. There are a lot of locations of Marco's around the world, but here we go. Cauliflower. Whew, yeah, that is thin, gluten-free, and expensive. I mean, no other way to put it. Wish me luck. Yeah. The texture is close. There's a little extra flavor. But when you're eating it with everything, it kind of masks the cauliflower. So you're actually getting the taste of a cracker thin pizza. And like I said, Marco's, their cheese. I think the cheese over at Marco's kind of helps with a crust like this because their cheese is so good. It is so good, and they rarely ever skimp. You see it right there. It's okay. It's a little too thin for me. It's a little too small for me, and it's a little too, I don't know what the word is, expensive for me. I'm going to stop talking about that. Let's take another bite. It's really thin. I mean, I think if it was thicker, you'd have more of the flavor and maybe a different texture. But because it is cracker thin, you can kind of disguise it a little more, if that makes any sense. Yeah, cauliflower crust, gluten-free pizza, Marco's. Yeah, so I think it's just a little too thin for me. It's not like you're eating this and you're tasting cauliflower. I think each slice of this is 160 calories, something like that. I didn't slice it all the way through, at least this piece right here. We have That's a rookie move right there. I like this. I don't love this. I saw that Big Ben over there at Something New launched his review of this. Maybe I will link his video down below and give you another look at somebody else who tried it and see what they thought of it. I think Jesus in a Tortilla did it as well. I'm going to put two videos down in the description. Go check it out and see if their reviews mirror my reviews. But I love the cheese. I I love the toppings, and this crust is okay. It's good, not great. Yeah. All right, so listen, I respect the game over at Marco's. I like how they are giving the people the option who might want a gluten-free option, and it's going to stay on the menu. It's not just going to come and go. So I think if you enjoy a thin crust and you're not looking for the gluten, I think this cauliflower pizza is the way to go. I believe that I personally, who have no issues with gluten, thankfully, will always go with the OG pizza and the OG crust over at Marco's, but it still was a really good attempt at a cauliflower crust, and if it helps some people, it helps some people. So there you go. Let's give it a rating. So on a scale of 1 to 100, with 1 meaning don't even waste your money, and 100 being the promised land of, I'm going to give the gluten-free crust pizza pepperoni from Marco's a rating of I mean, it's just not my thing, but for people where it might be their thing, 80. I'm going to give it an 80. That's 8 out of 10 for all you keeping score at home, logging it into your endorsement notebooks. So yeah, light up the comments below if you have issues with gluten, if there's something you're going to try. Let me know if you have any other spot that does a gluten-free crust that is edible, because I will say I've tried a couple out there that have not been good. That is actually good, and like I said, because it's thin, there you go. So there you go, another video in the books. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Also, please do not forget to check me out on Instagram and Twitter. That is social media, getting the word of my channel out to the masses. In closing, let me know in the comments below. Like I said, do you enjoy Marco's? Do you have a Marco's near you? Were you even familiar with Marco's before I mentioned this? And if you haven't, I have a huge playlist with a lot of Marco's products you could check out. So thank you so much, and we'll see you soon with some more reviews. Bye.